Oh my God, I feel like I've just had a breakthrough while creating this video. That's it. That's literally it. How long should you really be reading your scripting letter for every day and every night until you know that that first step to your manifestation is well underway? I usually say 30 days, but in this video, I want to personalize that a little bit more so that you can really decide how long is right for you, because I do think that actually every person is different. Okay, while I record this video, I'm going to be using this lip plumping thing. I'm doing it on camera, not to promote the product or anything, but it's because I thought, well, if I do it before, it basically says that this product can cause extreme tingling. So I didn't want to be halfway through the video and be like tingling like crazy and you not have any context as to why. So let's see if this works, and let's see if my lips get larger. Oh my God, have I done too much? Oh, it's already feeling like I've got chili sauce. Oh, what have I done? It's on my tongue. My tongue is tingling. Spicy. Oh my God. It does say this will tingle. You're telling me. I don't know if I can concentrate on a video right now. Oh my God. 3 minutes, starting to go down. Actually, when I talk, it burns more. My lips definitely look plump, so it works, ladies and gents. Like, was it worth it? Do I even want big lips? Okie dokie. Hello, my darlings. Welcome back to my channel. Or if you're brand new, welcome. My name's Lucie, and on this channel, I share all kinds of things about personal development, spirituality, and how to become the best version of you. My lips are starting to calm down now, but they're still feeling pretty spicy. So if you're a fan of my scripting technique, you will know that typically when I teach it, I say that first of all, step 1 is to write down 4 to 5 to 6 things that you want to manifest, and write them in the form of a gratitude letter as if they are your reality right now. And write down each one with a sentence that includes how good you feel, how life feels now that it is your reality. That's the first step to creating your scripting letter. And then the following step is for you to pick up that scripting letter and read it to yourself with feeling, with emotion, every morning and every night, first thing and last thing, so that you're attuning yourself to that vibration. You're going there mentally at the start and at the end of every day, which are the 2 windows, especially if you're still a bit sleepy in the morning and if you're just about to wind down off to sleep at night. Your subconscious mind is more susceptible. Both of those times of day are great times of day to impress upon the subconscious mind what you want to manifest. Now, typically I say that you should read this scripting letter for about 30 days and then let it go. And what I mean by let it go is trust that you've done that technique enough for the wheels to definitely be in motion. Then, of course, if the things that you've written on your scripting letter do require action, i.e. they are things that you need to physically create as well with your physical 3D body and mind and mouth, then go and do them. Or if they're things like, for example, changing a physical appearance that just can happen without action, then you can allow them to unfold that way. So I've always said do this for 30 days. But actually, time is an illusion, and sometimes these techniques work really fast for some people. Sometimes 30 days isn't enough for others. And I want to address why that might be and what might be a better gauge to decide for you how long you should be reading your scripting letter for, so that you can really get the results that you want from it. So, as I've been studying more about Neville Goddard's teachings and how he uses the power of imagination to create reality, one thing that he talks about really kind of stuck out to me, and I thought, ooh, I think this is the missing piece to share with my audience about scripting or about any technique in terms of how long you should do the technique for. So what he said is that when you go into your imagination and you're visualizing a scene in your mind that represents something that you want to happen in your life, right? He said, keep picturing the scene, picturing the scene, picturing the scene until you feel a shift in your body. And I don't mean that it's like a physical jolt. I don't mean that it's like a dramatic thing. But until you feel a shift where what you're visualizing, what you're thinking about feels natural to you, feels like it's no longer this foreign object that you haven't experienced, and it's becoming very familiar, and it feels like, yeah, this is just normal. You're imagining it like you would imagine like you would experience any day-to-day thing in your current reality. When something that you really want can be brought down to you, as it were, by your mind, so that it feels normal rather than it feels like this unattainable Mount Everest thing that's on a pedestal and you want it so much. Oh my God. You know, when it's like up there, then you're also putting yourself down here. And your subconscious mind is also being instructed that we don't feel like it belongs to us. It feels far away. We feel like we can't have it. And that's essentially kind of the message that you're still conveying to your subconscious mind until you reach that point where you feel the shift and you feel like what you want is normal and no biggie, to be quite honest. When it comes to using your scripting letter, if you're currently in the process of reading your scripting letter and you're wondering, have I read it enough? I think a good personal gauge for each individual person is to review your scripting letter and ask yourself, do these things still feel like they're far away, as in, you know, someone like you can't have them yet, or you're not ready for them yet, or if they dropped into your life today, you just wouldn't know how to handle it? Or have you reached a point where you feel like, yeah, you know, I'm ready for it. This version of me can handle it. I've girded my loins and I'm prepared for this next little step in my amazing abundant life. So that's the goal. I would say that's the goal in terms of, and I think a scripting letter is such a powerful tool to get there, because you're familiarizing yourself with these things on the letter. So just make sure, because that does take a choice, a mental intention to decide, I'm going to read this letter with the goal for these things to not feel like massive, unattainable, on a pedestal things, and instead to feel like things that I am worthy of and I am capable of. The external world is always a reflection of our self-concept, of what we believe that is possible for us. And believe me, I've experienced this firsthand. I know that there are things that I am more than ready in terms of my skills, experience, qualifications, and talent. I know that I can have them. And yet I also know that there's part of my self-concept which still doesn't see myself as ready or worthy of it. And that's why in those areas in my life, I'm still feeling a block, I'm still feeling stuck. Whereas there are other areas in my life which feel totally like, duh, of course I can have it, totally normal. And yet I have to stop myself sometimes and go, yo, Lucie, you should be freaking grateful for this that you have in your life, or for that you have in your life, because there would be other people who would give their right arm to be living that. Moral of the story is, isn't it interesting if we review the things that I've manifested that are actually quite a big deal? I'm not saying feel ungrateful for stuff, but I'm saying that I feel like, yes, of course, someone like me can have it. Yeah. And I remind myself to be grateful for them. But if you can be in a place where you can be grateful and also be like, yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Like, I get that it's a lovely thing. I get that some people want this really badly, but for me, it's a yeah, of course. Of course, someone like me can have this. And actually, everyone can have this, but there are just some people who are holding it away from them, who are seeing themselves down here and the thing up there. Whereas I choose to see myself here and it here, and that's why it's my reality. Yeah? So hang on a second. Woo! Are we just realizing something here? We can apply this to literally anything. If you think about, there are some things, like if you think about, there are people who are multi-billionaires and then there are people who have nothing. And the people who are multi-billionaires versus the people who have nothing, they're not a billion times cleverer. They're not a billion times more better or more lovable or more worthy or more deserving or more intelligent. They're not. But clearly, there's a different relationship in their mind between their concept of themselves and their concept about money. Compared to the person who has nothing, their concept of self and their concept of money is going to be very different. So I just want to use that as one example. Of course, you can apply it to absolutely anything. It doesn't have to just be money. It could be love. It could be relationships. It could be experiences. If you can work on that relationship between your self-concept and your concept of that goal and bring them together so that you can see that who you are and what it is are absolutely cool to exist together. Oh my God, I feel like I've just had a breakthrough while creating this video. That's it. That's literally it. Let me know if that was a big moment for you as well, or if that was a message that you needed to hear. It just came from somewhere through me. Oh my goodness. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button and ring my bell so that you never miss another video. If you are not yet part of my members only area, all the details are in the description on how you can become a member and get access to even more information, powerful online courses that will help you to have even more breakthroughs on a deeper level than just on a short YouTube video. So if you want to explore how to access all of those online courses for an affordable monthly fee, then all the details are in the description. I love you. Thank you for being part of my journey. Thank you for tolerating these crazy lips, which are now just feeling a moderate level of spicy and which are looking like I've been slapped in the face, or like that character from Monsters Inc. You know the one I'm talking about. I feel a bit like him right now. But yeah, thanks for joining me on this wild journey. I love you. And until next time, bye.